Back Guardians, and I am again in the well. I don't know the description says end game content, but it's kind of like my end game content. I'm not going to be going too much further into too much else unless my clan says, "Hey, we just need one more person for this XYZ thing." Then they'll be like, "Okay, yeah, we'll do that." Right now, what I'm doing is what I consider to be end game content for my character. That's collecting and leveling the various craftable weapons that I want to play with. Um, I made a joke about yesterday, end game content being, fashion, which it kind of, it kind of is. It kind of is. I'm really loving this build that my son set up for me. This is the Assassin's Cowl. We're using hands-on and elemental light. Then on the arms, I'm going momentum transfer, which is my own modification, along with down here distribution. Now, because of my arc affinities, abilities, I regenerate my dodge, my melee when I dodge. So pushing mobility to its maximum without getting diminishing returns is an important thing. Um, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Oh my god, it's the second time I've loaded into this. No, 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 not going to do this. Right now what I'm hunting for are engrams, and the problem is that I did a Seraph Battleground. Normally I get at least one Umbrella engram, which I could then take to the helm and get my pattern for. But for today, somehow, for some reason, that didn't happen. I just got a bunch of loot that was just mostly just shards. I really wish that if it's going to drop shit that you don't want, that you should have the option to immediately just turn it into shards. Just click shards. I only want shards. I don't care about anything else except for patterns. There's got to be some way to do that, or a way to batch it. Like you can come through here and just select, and then everything goes pop right into. And then down here it would be like a button that you could press. This is to convert all selected into materials. Because obviously rares would only, because some people still get rares, rares would only deconstruct into glimmer. But, I mean, again, well, at least we've got enemies I can start fighting with. I don't like the Throne World missions because it's a bunch of no enemies. There's a lot of hiking, and I'm just not into hiking simulators. If I want to do a hiking simulator, I'll go play Conan Exiles. You don't really, you have some fast travel amongst the maps, but you gotta unlock the pylons and then, or the obelisks as they're called, and then it's like just, whatever. Alright.
We're heading inside now.
Yeah, because things like with Birthplace of the Vile and the sword one, and whatever it's called, something sword. Dude, are you griefing me? What the hell? Where is it? Somebody was pushing against me. That one. I mean, I know there's no radar. Oh, of course, Xbox. God, I fucking hate crossplay. So, yeah. Anyway, I was just informed this morning that apparently there's some third-party app or device that Xbox and PC players can equip that gives them a better edge to aim assist. And I was like, well, I was wondering why bullets would be able to bend around corners and hit me. I thought that was just, bullshit. Which is kind of crap because on mouse and keyboard, you don't need aim assist because, you've got mouse and keyboard. It is what it is for a very reason. Why a lot of people went to PC. Why won't I? Because a lot of the games that I like to play don't play so well on PC, and I have to deal with even more hackers, and I don't want to deal with any more cheaters. I'm just done with cheaters. This is boring. I mean, seriously. Do your job. Do your job. What I like about Battle Operation 2 is that the game knows when you've been a supportive player, and there's actually a leaderboard for it. There's actually an honest to goodness leaderboard for it. And I just think that's kind of cool. There's not much in this game that actually does that. The only leaderboard they talk about is how many kills you got or whatever. Bye. Can't wait for them to fucking nerf this build, though. That's gonna be so much fun. I'll go back to playing my Gunslinger. Oh, let's see how long it takes before I can get a legendary engram, or an umbral engram. Oh, psych, you thought I was going for them? Nope. I'm going to just run as hard, as fast as I can, until I get shot. Boom. Oh, no, all the way in the back again. One would think I'm planning something here. Sun Tzu says, draw your opponents out with bait. Let them think they're getting around. Work them into their own kill box, so to speak. Oh, Lordy. Come on. Back in Destiny 1, you can actually manipulate the, I should never be the last Guardian standing. I'm just a fucking Sony PlayStation player, and I'm trash. I'm done. I don't like this mission anyway. The Corrupted is just as fucking nasty as the fucking birthplace of the Vile and the fucking sword thingy. Which one is that called? It's not Europa, dumbass. Here we go. Yeah, the Light Blade, birthplace of the Vile. That's just. I want to vomit when I really want to vomit. I don't even know if I want to do this. This is just, I'm finding no viable returns here. I need finishers, kill Fallen, fuck off with supers, hand cannons, and grenades. Ugh. Well, I guess we'll do that. I mean, it's not asking a lot, you know? It really isn't. Just fucking, you know, figure out what it... I mean, the algorithm is that clever that, you know, you can just figure out what it is. Yeah. Lightblade, Birthplace of the Vile, the Corrupted, and then Scarlet Keep. In that order of my least favorite to I'll tolerate it. To the most tolerated. Scarlet Keep used to be my one. Oh god, I hate this. This is just fucking running around the map. I mean, if you're not fast enough or have a long enough reach or aim assisted shots, then you're pretty much ass out for any kind of collection of kills to get bounties. And then the Corrupted happened, and I was like, oh god, no, I don't want that one. Because the opening is really slow, and the final chapter is really slow, and it's just, I mean, too many puzzles. I'm not a puzzle fighter. I never really have been. It's kind of why, you know, playing... Oh, yeah, well, here we go. Why? I wish there was, like, voting of some kind in this. I mean, Lake of Shadows would be fantastic. If I can get a Lake of Shadows, then I could get all of my Bright Dust bounties done for today, for right now, because they're repeatables. Yeah, I don't know why I'm collecting Bright Dust. You know, I wanted to get to 15,000 just because I guess it was a goal. Like I said, it's my choice of endgame activity. Because that's all it is. That's what an endgame in a game like this really is. It's just collecting materials and items, and that's it. You know, when you've got your character built to, it's more or less... you've got your character built as much as you can get it built with what you have. Collecting more of what you have is what it all comes down to. But that's what conflict is all about, you know. You want something something else has, or somebody else has. How are you going to get that thing? Well, you can make it yourself, or you could take it from somebody else, or you can buy it. So, what do I want in this game? I want the exoframe weapon patterns. How am I going to get them? Well, the patterns only really drop in the exoframe related content, and I don't have a fire team to do legendaries, and I don't feel like, oh my lord, you can see what's going on here. This is some serious player hate right now. I don't know what the deal is.
Guarding the temple. What are you doing away from his post? This could be our chance.
I'm actually spending more time now cycling through these things than if I were just to go to a planet and just do lost sectors. Personally, I think that's what I probably should do. Seriously? Now we're going to do this to me? Come on. I might just go ahead and do Crucible. Chances of getting a legendary engram in 12 minutes is pretty damn high. But again, that's what Destiny basically evolved into after Destiny 2 launched.
Origin point is somewhere along the coast.
Back in Destiny 1, it really was the raids and the strikes and, planetary exotic missions and things like that.
AI Warmind. If I'm understanding him
and the Crucible was there, but it was like an Iron Banner came around, that was really good.
There are so few ballet fans
then Trials of Osiris came around, and that's where Bungie realized that, hey, people like fucking trashing on each other. I'm not that kind of person. When Gambit came along, I was like, oh, cool. This is nice. I like arena fights. I missed the Prison of Elders. Prison of Elders was fucking fantastic. Yay, now I could probably actually kill some Fallen, unless, my fire team decides that, they need those kills, then that's okay.
A threat to the Warmind is a threat to the city as well.
I'm just going to try to be as fast as I can be here. Oops, you're just not supposed to go like that. I love this gun because it will almost always guarantee a fucking finisher attack. Alright, I did that, but I did it because... Ooh, I wonder if I get on my Sparrow, I'll go even faster. No, it's supposed to... No, it didn't give me any ability jumps. Oh, that's weird. Hello. Oh. Doesn't feel like I'm going any faster. There is a speed limit, which is sad.
I'm going as fast as I can. You'd think Rasputin would have made this a little easier on us.
Maybe I should put more points into discipline. Let's do that. I want to take it away from, let's see, grenades. We need about 60. Let's take off that resilience. I don't typically roll with resilience, but I wonder if there's anything in here that I can use. Reduces melee cooldown, pick up an orbital power, reduces all ability cooldowns when you pick up an orbital power. Yeah, we can add that. I don't think there's anything else in here that I can use. Picking up an arc elemental will grants you additional melee energy. Defeating a combatant with your super spawns. I think past this point it's all garbage. Yeah, for the most part. I don't want to give up my energy. I want to get my energy. Okay, and then this guy is where I put my mobility jump. So let's see. Grenades are at 70% now, so yeah, that should help. Did we wipe? Oh, weird. How did I end up over there? We must have wiped. That's silly. How can you fucking wipe with this? Yeah, we wiped. Fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god, we fucking wiped and fucking... Never mind. I guess. That's a thing. Huh. Curious. Okay.
Sorry,
So
just a little longer.
15 more kills.
I think Rasputin is
Who's
testing
here
me.
still? Oh, we still got a couple people. Yeah, shoot me, fuck off.
Got access. Let's go.
Alrighty, that's done.
Доступ получен. Аннулирование протокола. I'm detecting comm signals deep in the vault.
Anyone with a radio could have picked up Rasputin's distress call. If we don't shut it down, half the Cosmodrome could be at his front door.
I only want to shoot the weak shit. I don't want to shooting at the fucking high volume stuff because I want to get those fucking things done. Oh, bummer. I guess that resilience did help. 25-second reload. Wellspring, that's nice. But it's not something I care about. Wow. What the fuck? Are we just farming for kills? I mean, what the heck, guys?
try to hack us through, but Rasputin might handle that poorly. His system's already stressed. Must
Do they
be
know what to
some
do
way
over
to
there?
bypass his systems.
Okay, good.
Система взломана. Нанесен урон. Запущено планирование контрмер.
It worked. Maybe too well.
Should be generating more grenade energy. Alright, let's switch back to this.
That's raw power. Someday we'll establish communications with the war mind. Speak to it. Understand it. If we are ever to reach a second goal, it will be with Rasputin at our side.
Oh, fuck yeah. Killed by the architects. Which means, of course, the game didn't want you to die, but it happened. Oh. Whiffed it. Damn it. That sucks. Well. Are we good? Oh, good. Cool. So I probably wasted a whole strike just farming for this one strike. I think efficiency-wise, that's okay. I don't mind stasis, but I can't actually fucking hobble you sometimes.
I'm almost surprised he doesn't have breaches more often. I guess it helps he really doesn't like visitors.
Plop. I think we got everything. Big beams.
That shank's been modified.
Oh, he's still planning.
Let's take it out.
I don't know why people don't fucking look at what they're doing before they send you an invite. It's something you should be thinking about. I mean, if I was just like patrolling or something like that, I'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever. I understand. But even then, it'll show you what you know, if you're engaged in a fucking overland what do you call it? Public event. Come on. Seriously, you can. Damn. Really annoying. Just like hitting that last 2 points of energy right there. And I'll notice this kind of shit, this kind of shenanigan will happen in other games too, like Battle Operation. Your mobile suits and your pilots will sometimes have different cooldowns. And a lot of times, if I know that I'm playing a match mode, like say 8 or whatever, where being up is more important, than any kind of in-battle sustainability. Of course, you don't want to ever give up points, but if you're going to die, you want to get back fast as possible. So looking for a mobile suit that has a quicker cooldown to it is really important. And I will notice that sometimes my pilot will be near a call point, and I will notice that my timer isn't moving. It's like, it's sitting there on 17 seconds for like a whole 3 to 4 seconds, and then all of a sudden it'll start going, and I'm like, why did that have to happen? Then I realized, oh, that's because something else needed to happen. Somebody was a protagonist, or we call it the whale syndrome. I call it protagonist syndrome, but it's basically what it was, is that there's probably a whale in the match, and the game wanted to make sure that they were being rewarded for spending. And I do believe that is something that happens. Fortunately, Bungie does not have any kind of pay-to-win scenario in here. I know I should have kept that, but I got better sidearms. Yeah, I don't really need this stuff. No engram. Oh, look, cool, I got one. Yay, we're done. Now I can go to the helm and pick up the last pattern for Path of Least Resistance. And I got a Mythic 15 of 17. That's something else I was trying to do before, the season rolls out, is get the ornament for the Vanguard ornament at least. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for stopping by.